Hi guys, my name is Mita Kokong, your financial literacy educator. I'm also your money coach. Happy New Year and compliments of the new season to you all. We thank God that we made it into 2026, and I hope you and your family are blessed. And I hope that you didn't spend all your money in December, that you still have some money left. To make sure that your January expenses are covered. Remember, we shared on our festive spending in December, and now it's time to continue from that. So I have been reflecting a lot on what we spoke about last year, the topics that we touched on, and I seriously realized that we need to go back to the basics if we are going to win the money game. And that is why, as I start, I know in January people want to talk about resolutions. They want to put up their visual the visual board, the vision board, and we want to know how to achieve our goals. It's important to have goals. It's important to write them down. It's important to break them down into action points. That's all part of it, ensuring that your vision is actually carried out and it comes into manifestation. But when we lack the basics of money, then things like vision board, especially when it comes to a vision about your money, they become a bit more difficult. It leaves a lot of blanks, right? So the basics that we're going to talk about, it's your earning, your saving, and interest, and all of that, and we're going to focus on that now in January. So for today, I want to talk about the aspect or the concept of earning. As far as everyone is concerned, earning is about getting a job. Earning is about maybe having a business, right? But if we were to define earning as a concept for simpler understanding, we are talking about the ability to obtain money in return for labor or for goods and services. So you are earning money when you are obtaining it in exchange for something. So you are earning money if you are selling something and somebody gives you money. That is an earning. In return for labor, you are working and your employer pays you money. So that is how you earn money, right? The ability to obtain money in exchange for labor, goods, or services, right? That is what we mean by earning. So what types of incomes do we have? We have active income and we've got passive income. Active income, we get it directly by offering our labor in exchange for money. This is when you get your job, that is your wages and your salary. This is when you run a business that gives you directly an income. This is active income. That is a little bit more permanent, normally what we call a 9 to 5. That is your active income. Then we get what we call passive income. So passive income, you get that through how do I put it? You might have a product that you created once. So maybe you'll make an example. You wrote an ebook teaching people how to create a bracelet, for example, and then you put that on eBay or you put that on Amazon, and then somebody buys that. So you create something once and you post it somewhere, you sell it somewhere on an online shop, and then every time they buy it, you get money from that. So that is passive income. It's not as constant as a 9 to 5, but it's income that you get as and when. And examples of that is your dividends from stock that you buy or money that you get from shares that you buy. So basically passive income is income that you get with minimal effort. You put an effort once and then you put it aside and you sell it, then you get money from. You could have written a book, anything. So as long as there was effort but it was minimal, you don't have to stay up all night every day, or you don't have to go to work every day like a normal 9 to 5. That is passive income. Those are the two types of incomes. So when we earn money, right, we are creating a foundation for being able to plan our financial future and also be able to cover emergencies when they actually come up, because life happens, emergencies can come. So earning money is important because it helps us to plan. It forms the foundation for our planning. It's hard to plan when you don't have the money. But when you have a little bit of cash, you are able to plan for the future and also be able to set aside some money for emergencies. So through earning, you are able to plan also in a way that you're able to diversify your income. So originally, the income that you have was meant to help you to make you more money. The money was supposed to help you create wealth, right? Take your money and put it in different baskets of investment, whether you stock acha and you sell it, or whether you put it in an investment portfolio so that it grows, whether long term or short term. But it was meant to give you a form of foundation. So when we have money, we also need to accumulate wisdom to diversify this income, so that we reduce the risk of instability, financial instability in our lives. So you earning your income, don't take it light because it's not 1,000,000 or it's not 5,000. Just take it as a seed that you can use to plant in order to ensure that you decrease the risk of instability. If you can remember, during COVID, a lot of people struggled when they lost their jobs or when their salaries were cut in half because they didn't have any seed that they had planted to ensure that even when troubles like COVID come, there isn't that much instability. So it's important to see our earnings, the money that we make, however we make it. We need to see it as seed that ensures that we decrease the risk of instability. So we need to get the wisdom, of which this is part of what we do as Newground Financial Literacy. So what are some of the ways that you can earn money? One, traditional ways. You get a job, right? Which is the most stable way that you can get a stable income. Get a job, 9 to 5, you earn a salary. You have a business that gives you constant money. Or you can do online. You create products that you can put up on eBay, on Amazon, on Shopify, on Takealot that you can sell. And another way is by investing in stock or shares. All these are ways that you can earn money. Whether you earn this money is coming permanently or temporarily, as and when it comes through after sales. Either way, you are earning money. And why does it matter to earn money? It matters because it provides financial independence and stability, not just for you as an individual, but also for your family. And not just your family, but your children, because they need to see it from us. They need to see that money does not grow on trees. They need to work for it. So when you earn money, you provide financial independence and stability. You know, when you earn your own money, you don't depend on other people. But if you wait for somebody to give you, it makes it a bit difficult for you to plan, because you plan based on somebody else's pocket. And it enables you to set goals. When you've got an income, when you are earning, you are able to set goals. Goals like you want to save for whatever you want to save for. Goals like you want to invest whatever product you want to invest in. You want to invest in starting a business. You want to invest in getting an education. Earning provides that foundation. And lastly, it helps to connect your efforts, which is your work, to rewards, which is money. So your earning, your income, helps to connect your efforts, which is your work, and to rewards, which is money. So when you put in the effort of work, you get a reward of money. So money does not grow on trees, again, like we always tell our children. Money, you need to work for it in order to get it. I don't care how you work for it. At the end of the day, you put in some work. You will not get it if you don't put anything in. So it matters to earn some income. I know it's not the easiest thing to do. And when we've earned it, we needed to put it to good use. So this month, I want us to think about the money that we are earning. Are we using it to diversify our income, or are we just consumers? Which is one of the models or the visions of Newground, is we want to turn people from total consumers, and turn them to investors and turn them to wealth creators. So people must move from total consumption to at least being wealth builders or wealth creators. So are you just consuming, or are you actually creating wealth, not just for yourself, but also for your children? So that's it from me. Thank you so much for your time, for listening in. Thank you for sharing this content with other people. Please remember, we are still on Instagram, your_personal finances. Your is UR_personal finances. That's Instagram. And then on Facebook, your personal finances, as in YOUR, personal finances. And then we are on LinkedIn page is New Ground Financial Literacy. So we post our content there every week. Please share, like, and subscribe. On YouTube, the page is called Creating Wealth with Mita Kokong. We are New Ground, and we are still breaking limitations and creating wealth. For more information on this, contact me on 061 772 4680 or DM me on any of the socials I just shared with you. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your day. Goodbye.